The energy transition is fundamentally about replacing our legacy fossil system with a decarbonized system that provides the same quantity of energy, if not more.
It's impossible to change energy and transition energy without talking about the end user. You can't just cut energy supply or change energy supply, and I think the world will change. You need to change demand. And so the best way to address the energy transition is going to the end sectors, being transportation, aviation, chemicals, using the energy.
Most of us in the rich world have the benefit of having very energy-rich, energy-intensive lifestyles. And we think of it as a decarbonization challenge. There's another 7 billion people in the world who, for them, when they think about energy, it's less about decarbonization, but it's more about access to energy. But also, any individual company needs to deliver every day in its legacy business, both for its shareholders and its customers, while simultaneously rebuilding a new business. And that's the nature of the challenge between both the society and for a company. As we think about the energy transition, it would be wonderful if we had a single, cohesive worldview on the priority and paths forward. We don't. We're not having one energy transition. We're having quite literally hundreds of energy transitions driven by variation in national interests, national endowments, and people's willingness and ability to go through that transitions.
And the only way, I think, to make the transition, you need actually 4 things to come together. You need a policymaker to align to that transition. You need technology to come down the experience curve, become cheaper, to have renewable and cheaper energy. You need to make sure also that investors are willing to actually invest enough, provide the funding to make the transition. And in the end, you also need demand, the customer, the consumers willing to buy this low carbon energy.
As we think about the encouragement we're giving, it's got 3 basic principles to it. One is, quite simply, act. We need to move well beyond pilot, demonstration, and specific actions.
The second thing that corporates need to do is to adapt, because only if they adapt to the basically a bigger physical risk from climate will they be able to sustain what they're doing.
And then last, advocate and get involved. Renewable energy markets tend to be policy-driven, which requires politics, and actually quite local, given the way the energy is generated and transmitted and distributed to customers.
Corporate have a key role to play. I think it's not about sitting back and waiting for the uncertainty to be removed or for the policymaker to solve it.
Now, with the imperative of the energy transition and the carbon transition in front of us, the work has gone from not just important, but truly vital.